welcome back. So I have a huge Marc Jacobs haul for you, and I've gotten a lot of products from Marc Jacobs. I posted a picture on my Instagram and a lot of people said that they wanted to see a haul. I figured with the VIB coming up that I would do my big Marc Jacobs haul. This is like a collection of stuff that I've gotten and a few other things random here and there, but all from Marc Jacobs. Now, Marc Jacobs beauty products, the beauty line is sold specifically at Sephora and at marcjacobsbeauty.com. So these products, a couple of them are from Sephora, a couple of them are from marcjacobsbeauty.com. I've had my eye on some of this stuff for a really long time, so I picked a few products up and I'm just going to show you swatches and give you a little bit of information of what I think about it, because some of these products I've had for a little while and I've been using them. The first one that I want to start off with is the bronzer. Now, I had seen this bronzer before. All the packaging is like kind of shiny, so it does cast a little bit of a glare right there, but this is the Omega Bronze Perfect Tan Bronzer. It is a humongous packaging, like just look at it like compared to my hand. I mean, huge, shiny, like black lacquer packaging with a little silver bump right here that you push. This, like I said, is in the color Tantric. I don't think I did say that actually. This is like seriously huge. Now, it does have a big mirror right here, but it has this like black thing, so I'm going to use that to cover just so you don't get the glare. But it has a really huge mirror, so I like this for like even using to like do your makeup because it's a great mirror. And then look at the size of that pan of bronzer. This is the bronzer I'm wearing today. I've been wearing this bronzer so much recently. The reason that I like it is because it's a really great color. It's not too dark and it's not too light. It just gives a really nice bronze to the face. There it is right there. And I don't know, I just really like it. I wouldn't recommend this for someone who is a little bit like medium deeper, but on someone who is fair skinned like me, this is a really great bronzer. Plus, with this is such a huge packaging that honestly, like it could take you forever to go through it. So that is the first item up, and this is in Tantric, and I've been loving this bronzer. Like I said, I feel like it blends in so nicely, and I don't feel like it builds up on the face. Like, you can't get too much of it, and that's what I like the best. Next product up is a blush, and this is a bold blush in the color Shameless. Now, it comes in this box, but that's just the box, and then it comes with a little pouch like this. And inside the pouch, there's the blush, and then there is a little brush, which I typically don't use those brushes. I don't throw them away, but I just don't find that that's what I would reach for to apply my blush. When I posted the picture and someone saw this particular blush color, they said that this blush was not given good reviews by Temptalia. Honestly, I don't know I didn't look up the review, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I really love this color and I love the formula of this particular blush. It's almost like a mauve with a sheen to it. Again, it's like a black packaging here. It has a really nice mirror, and it's just the perfect mauve-y. I mean, it has a lot of pigment to it, but it's a really beautiful mauve-y pink shade. And I love the way it applies to the cheeks, and I love the way it looks. This has honestly been one of my favorite products. I had a hard time picking my favorites for the month because I didn't want to include a ton of the Marc Jacobs products, but a lot of these products have been my favorites. I've worn this blush a ton this month, and I have loved it. Love it. So this is like a haul / review. I love this color, and I don't know what they're talking about that it got a bad review, because in my opinion, it's a great formula, it wears great, and it's a beautiful color. I do have the color Outspoken, which is a lot more of almost like a lilac color. That's pretty loud, and I think that this is a much more wearable version of like a mauve-y pink color. Okay, I picked up two of the eyeshadow palettes. These are the 7-pan palettes. I got the Enigma and the Night Owl. The Night Owl was one that I had heard a lot of people talk about, so they come in that big long box. But here is what the packaging looks like that it comes in, these little sleeves. Just pull them out of the sleeves and then they have this big long shiny packaging right here with the button. I love the packaging of the Marc Jacobs products. It does have a really nice mirror. And this one is the Enigma. I'm not gonna lie, these shades aren't super duper exciting for as much as the palette cost. I'm not quite sure that this is one that I would recommend if you're going to be getting them. I have the Starlit and I love that. But let me just go ahead and swatch some of these shades for you. Here are some of those shades. And they have great pigmentation, like they swatch beautifully and they do wear beautifully. But like these shades are just kind of everyday shades. This would be a nice everyday palette for someone, but I just don't find that it's like a super unique palette. There are some of the cool tones. What I liked about this was it had some pinks in it and it had, you know, like some really nice, easy wearable colors and then more of like the smoky. But again, like I said, I'm not quite sure that this palette is a must-have. The Night Owl palette is the one that I prefer out of the two of these, so let me go ahead and swatch that one for you. Okay, this is the Night Owl palette, and I love this because it has this green, it has a brown, yellow, and then these more like bronzy colors. This last color is almost like a plummy color, and this is a really beautiful sparkly color. It has a lot of really nice creamy shades. This color right here is so beautiful. It's like an antiqued yellowy gold. Oh, I love it. Again, these are like super pigmented. This shade right here, you can't see it, but it's like a beige with some sparkles to it. This is like a black color with some gold glitter. Oh, I just love these shades. And there are the last three shades. This green is such an interesting green. It's almost like it's a mermaid type shade. So pretty. I just love all these colors and how they all pair together. So I'm excited to do some looks with this, the Night Owl palette. If I had to recommend one out of the two, it would definitely be the Night Owl palette. I just think, like I said, it's more unique and I can see myself getting more wear out of the looks just because they're gonna be looks that I'm like, oh, what was I wearing? When, you know how like you look back at what you're wearing and you're like, what was that? I'm not quite sure if the Enigma palette would really do that for me because it would just kind of be like one of those plain looks. It didn't really have any super unique shades like I feel like this palette does. Okay, the last products up are for your lips. I did get one lipstick. I love the Love Mark Lip Gel lipsticks. They're amazing, amazing. I have Strange Magic, Moody Margot, what are the other ones I have? Cabernet. This is the, I think I have Dizzy something too. I just really love the formula. They feel so hydrating on the lips and very pigmented. This color is Role Play, and this is like the perfect, almost like a brownie, but really nice rosy brown shade. I love this shade, and it is one that I would have totally passed up. I looked up swatches on this before I purchased it, and I love the way it looks. It's just that perfect, like 90s lip, and I really like it. I love the formula. So this is in Role Play. I highly recommend this shade. I do think it's just such a beautiful and really easy to wear shade. Now the last two products are glosses, but there are two different formulas. There is the Lust for Lacquer Lip Vinyl. These are the lip sheers, and then this are the lacquers, like just straight up lacquer or more opaque. So this one in the opaque version is the only one that I have, and it's called Truth or Dare, and it's just this really nice plummy purple color. I thought it would be beautiful into the fall. Oh, I mean, these are like super opaque, really, really pigmented. That is Truth or Dare. These have like a minty feel to them, but they smell like cake, like sweet cake. This one, this line smells more like minty, but this line smells more like sweet cake. And this is called, I have several different shades of these, and I really, really like these glosses. This is called Pink Friday, and it's just a really beautiful pink shade that has a lot of different sparkle in it. And I typically wouldn't go for these, but you cannot feel the sparkle in them. And what I love doing with these types of glosses are, yeah, wearing them on their own, but pairing them with like a really nude lip underneath and then topping it with the gloss. I just love the shine and the look that it gives. But this color is Pink Friday, and it just looks so beautiful on. I've been loving that shade, and like I said, these smell like really nice sweet cake. So that is Pink Friday. I love the glosses. The only thing I will say is they have a tendency to, when you close them, for product to kind of gather and like smush around the top. But I find that it's like hit or miss, because some of my glosses will do that and others from the same line don't. I don't know if it's a full on the entire line, like the entire packaging does that, because I've only experienced it with a few of my glosses, but I do know I've heard other people talk about how like some of their like lip gloss kind of gunks up around the edges. So I just did want to mention it, by the way. But I love this color in Pink Friday, and like I said, it looks beautiful paired over a nude lip or just even on its own. Okay, so that is it for my Marc Jacobs haul. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got, and if you have any questions or you want to see any looks or tutorials or more information on any of the products that I got, go ahead and leave it below. I'm thinking of doing like a full face Marc Jacobs, just to do like one of my one brands, because I do have their mascara, eyeliner, some other products. I have enough products to do a full face look. I think I just need to pick up a foundation. Like I said, if you have any questions on any of the products, go ahead and leave it below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.